Hey, hello folks. Welcome back to
Hello.
a new and exciting play series. This one brought to you with inspiration from Grimith, which I saw play this a couple of days ago. When I saw something called The Reign of the Star King, a lineage solo role-playing game about the far future and royal history, only one person I can call up that would share my enthusiasm for this.
Wow. Well, yeah. You know what? Yeah,
It's like
that's fair.
yeah,
That's fair.
it's Manaki.
Yeah.
We're here, and we are going to be
I
Star
mean,
Kings.
Jonas wrote me yesterday. Said, what if we could play a real game
Yeah,
that we both own and have ready and
yeah,
installed, or
yeah.
we could spend a few hours, in a Google Sheet
Yes,
spreadsheet,
yes.
uh,
Rolling virtual dice.
making fake history.
Yes,
And I thought, well, I mean, that's
yes.
it's an easy sell,
Easy sell. Yes.
as it turns out.
God, we're such nerds.
Oh,
Uh,
well,
it's great. So the game. I will also say this. Consider this your Valentine's Day special for the year. We looked around a little bit, but didn't find any good, interesting games we were interested in. There is a new Sucker for Love coming, but it's not out yet. So here we are. But I thought, the love that endures in both of us, Mankai, is the love for power.
Yeah, that's
And
true.
Merry Valentine's Day, everyone. We're here to fulfill your interest in power.
2024 is going to be a little different.
Yeah, exactly. So I'll just start off here. Say that Reign of the Star Kings is a solo role playing game. You can buy it on Ichigo. I'll put a link in the description so you can check. As I said, I was inspired to take this up and take a look at it by Grimith. So I'll also, for some reason, if you haven't seen Grimith's stuff, I'll put a link to that down below as well, so you can find his playthrough of this.
Yeah.
We yeah. Also at the start here, content warning. I neither me or Manaki have played this. We don't know what's in here. I have not looked at the events whatsoever. I've looked at the rules to try to understand them, but according to the game, Reign of the Star Kings involve themes that players might wish to avoid, include but not limited to violence, murder, war, addiction, mental illness, and colonialism. So be warned. I think it's gonna be fine. Um, me and Manaki don't really. I don't think you and me really want to sort of plumb the depths of these topics too gruesomely. Um,
No, but there is some joy in creating
oh yeah,
satire,
oh yeah. This is
involving these things.
we are. This is not a. This is not going to be a serious game. I think we are going. We're going to ham this up.
Mm.
This story is going to be pretty great. So
We'll see.
introduction. The story of mankind's early, faltering steps into space have faded into legend. The development of jump drive technology allowed intrepid explorers to journey between star systems in a handful of days. Only a few centuries after the first setting foot on their moon, humans had touched almost every star system in the galaxy, discovering and colonizing worlds of imaginable variety. Imaginable? Unimaginable? Imaginable.
No,
We
it
imagined the
is
variety.
imaginable.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we, we,
we could think of it.
we could think of the variety. All right, fair enough. The limited opportunities of Earth were forgotten as humans constructed a network of politics and trade and culture spanning thousands of light years and trillions of individual lives. As the universe changed, outdated politics were abandoned. A handful of competing empires now control most of the galaxy, each with its own laws and traditions. Within each empire, powerful family houses control planets or systems or whole sectors. The leaders of these noble houses are answerable only to their emperor, who reigns supreme from the safety of the home world. Empires ebb and flow, they rise, grow in strength, compete, and do battle, only to finally fall. But always another empire will rise to take its place. Okay,
All right.
so Brave Star Kings is a solo role playing game where you will charter the lives of galactic emperors and the history of the empire they rule. All right, fair enough. It is your duty as official historian to the royal line to maintain the records of the emperor's reign, the official and undeniable history of their glorious achievements. You will maintain a complete genealogical record of the reigning emperors, their spouses, and their offspring. This family tree will detail the royal bloodline, thereby justifying the reign of each emperor. Yeah. You will also write the official history of the achievements of individual emperors, the events of their reign, and the decision that they made, which shaped the galaxy. All right. I feel we're up to this task.
Yeah, you know.
This seems, if not us, then who, right?
Yeah. What's the worst that could happen?
Yes. I'm gonna post this link as well, just to tell people live. We are live with Reign of the Star Kings.
All the people who come to watch you, they wouldn't have heard the introduction.
Yeah, that's true. There we go. Yeah, so, right. Begin with the first emperor. Choose their name. So, this is House Wurstenhosen. This is what happened. People have clamored. I've been inundated by literally a message from a person.
Oh.
Asking if we would do more RimWorld. But this is the official continuation of the Wurstenhosen line. As you recall, since you watched all of the RimWorld content we have, at the end of it, the Wurstenhosens built their spaceship and flew off RimWorld and into deep space.
Yeah. We had been ousted once from Earth in the Renaissance.
Yes.
Landed on the RimWorld, but then escaped again with a jump drive. We were capable of returning to Earth, and there with the machinations of unrestricted fishing laws
Yes.
and freedom of religion, we enabled the conquest of the world.
And depleted uranium turrets.
Yeah.
We have and a complete disregard for bodily autonomy and other such petty things.
As outdated politics were abandoned, so now we have feudal empires.
Yes. I mean, it is the way the Wurstenhosens knew. This is the way of kings. This is the way.
Bürgermeisters.
Yes, All right, so we have Wurstenhosen. We should also say, if you look at the sheet here, we have these values here: dishonor, unstable, and weak. These are blemishes on the Imperial line. This is the house's sort of reputation, I take it. And if any of these scores ever reach 8, bad things are gonna start happen, because we have just dishonored or just screwed up so much that our empire is starting to crumble.
I mean, the worst one would be weak, right?
Yeah, we can never be weak. That'd be bad. So with that, we will begin with the first emperor. We must choose the first emperor's name. I will say I don't recall where we named our patriarchs back in RimWorld. I could go take a quick look.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
I mean, we got to do that thing where we have like the first and then the second and third and so on. Right? So there's only like a handful of names, really.
Let me take a quick look here. Should have checked this before, of course, but here we are. Playlists.
Who knew?
Yeah, who knew?
Or slavery is also legal. I mean,
It would be. Yeah.
At least for that one guy.
Yeah.
We picked him up from the RimWorld. We needed pyramids built.
This guy. We called what? Yeah. So we had Fabian Father Fabelhausen. He was the patriarch of the church.
Start with that guy.
Yeah. And we will put here Fabian. Yeah. Fabian.
Yeah.
Awesome. And then Fabian, let's see here. This is determined from the page. How he was remembered, who he married, the heirs they left behind, the major events of their lives, and how they died. Add these details to the family tree. Separately, write a paragraph outlining the story of their life for the benefit of future generations. Yeah, so I've taken again the liberty of being a bit inspired by Grimith's setup here. So we have a Google sheet with tabs, and on the second tab there we will detail down the events and whatnot of this incredible founder here.
All right.
Fabian,
First emperor.
yeah,
Oh.
Fabian the First. All right. Separately with repeat the process with their heir. Follow the imperial bloodline down through the generations, writing the complete history of the royal family of the empire and the empire they rule. In the course of the game, you may add additional characters as required and map the empire and its neighbors. The record of the emperor's lives may include additional people and places as you see fit. Although the title emperor is used, emperors are not required to be any specific sex or gender. Some occurrences will have the following pages marked as D dishonorable, U unstable, or W weak. These occurrences have instructions to change the score in each category. Each category begins with the score of 0. Within the written history, maintain a record of these categories to show how the Emperor's bloodline is regarded. If the category reaches 8 or above, additional events will take place to caused by the mounting pressure placed on the Emperor no longer respected. These scores will never, only ever increase. Once respect is lost, it cannot be regained. So, inevitable decay is what we're going for here.
Well, right now we're honorable, stable, and strong.
Excellent. So first, Empress will be remembered until the end of time. I mean, yes, of course. Not all will be remembered fondly. When a new emperor ascends to the throne, roll 2d6 to determine how they are remembered by their people. The title will give an indication of their character and the achievements of their reign. Record the emperor's full name in the family tree.
All right.
All right, we'll start with the sobriquet then.
We got two dice.
Yeah.
So how do you want to do this? Like you roll the first one, I roll the second one.
Yeah, we could do it. I'm fine with either way, honestly. You can. I mean, we could just take turns rolling. We did that in Vampire. That's fine.
We could do that as long as we can tell which dice which.
Yeah,
because I think does this one arrange it by?
I'll make a test roll here with 2d6.
No, it doesn't arrange it by anything.
It doesn't.
It should be good. No, 2d6, and then you just pick the first one as the first one. And the second one as
should I or you or me do the first roll?
You do the first one.
I should do the first roll. So, Fabian the First, known as 3-1. The Haunted. Oh no.
All right.
Oh, he's haunted. He's haunted by the Rimworld.
Decreases instability. Yeah. So now we become unstable 1.
Oh, the Haunted.
He is Fabian the Haunted.
Fabian the First.
So long morose, looking out sort of thing.
Yeah.
Gothic architecture.
He remembers. He remembers the ancient the ancient oceans of the lost Rimworld. You know, all the things he saw.
There was something below.
First you couldn't fish, but we broke the rules and fished anyway. Oh, I see it. It's swimming towards me in the dark, the eyes.
Well, maybe it's haunted by the things he had to do.
Maybe.
You know, it's like I am now emperor, but
the things I did to get here.
Oh, the orphans, the skinnings, the bodily autonomy I completely disregarded. My craving, sort of giant bug monsters that I created and allowed to devour the people that they refused.
He remembers his
like that,
his dear friend who got shot in the back by the turret.
Yeah.
Oh,
uranium spine.
Oh, yeah. No, I get it. He Fabian did some shit to get here. That is for damn sure.
Yeah. Of course, it was all justified,
I mean,
but
of course.
apparently he still struggles with
Of course, it was justified. Obviously,
some of it. Yeah.
obviously. Otherwise, we wouldn't have a story empire.
Yeah, then it would be remembered as like the brutal or something, but really it was sufficient force. I mean, it was necessary, you know.
Yeah.
It's just, but he was such a kind emperor who that his great you know, sense of his great conscience.
Yeah.
Because he was plagued by.
I'll
Right.
write a little bit of this down on his tab here, just to Um,
So do you want to make one that's like is that the first event or what's
no,
the...
I just want to, because he is the haunted, and now we we came up a bit of a backstory for his hauntedness. So I just want to write down some thoughts next to him here.
Yeah. It's that if he had an official portrait, right? It's that thing where he stares into space and then there's a cloud behind him with like a Vietnam flashback or something.
Yes, exactly.
You know, when he is like, burn them all. You know.
I can still hear the screams. Yeah, no amount of space gene therapy can get rid of it.
Yeah, and apparently it's enough to destabilize the empire. So
I mean, he's haunted. He stares into space at just haggard man. What?
But there was no rebellion because there was no one left to rebel.
That's right. All right. Fabian the First, the Haunted. There we go.
Crashed rebel planet into the sun. He
Oh,
did a tear.
a single tear.
Oh.
And then he dramatically, he turns, the cape swirls, and then that pans out, and you see him look over the galactic map as the empire just spreads over the map.
Yeah.
The bombastic trumpet music blaring,
I did what I had to do. He keeps saying to himself. Someone from the crowd yells at him, you monster. He points at him, no. You kill that man. The royal guard charges into the crowd to capture him. You cannot say such things.
No, impossible. No,
he secludes himself in his house for days.
In the hermitage.
Yeah.
The incredible black onyx pyramid he has built for his own glory.
He gets volatile in his old age, unable to find peace.
Yep. He roams, haunts the corridors, you might say, of the royal obelisks.
Finding that the luxury of imperial glory is little.
He turns to ash in his mouth.
Yeah. Things he had done. It was all for them, he tells himself, but he knows it's a lie. It was all for himself. He wanted this. Sick old man. You writing all this down, yeah?
I'm writing down some feels here. All right, you wanted this. There we go. How do I break line again in a cell? So it doesn't continue indefinitely to the right, like the new. Just make a new cell.
Yes, you can.
You can break it. Just make this.
You can activate. Oh, mine is in Danish.
Yes.
Just click enter and let it continue. I'll do it.
All right. Fair enough.
It's called a line breaking.
Yeah.
So I think by default it's set to it.
Yeah, not on mine at least. Not on this sheet, I think. If I hit enter, it just goes to the cell underneath.
Click there. There we go.
Okay.
That sort of thing.
Let's see here. Line break.
Up, it's line break. A line, then an arrow, and then a line.
Ah, yes.
Like that one. It sort of fits it all within the cell, and then we can resize the cell as we require.
Overflow, clip, wrap. Oh God. Something like
Scrap.
that. Okay. Very good. Now, Fabian was certainly married. But who did he marry? Let's see.
I have this hint to write, a drop down for a menu. How do I get rid of that? At the beginning of the... Yeah, that they want to advertise their new feature. Can I just move everything down one cell?
Okay, sure.
Because my first one is taken up by this.
by the advertisement.
Learn to use Google Sheet. Get rid of that. Smart tips. No. None, thank you. That's not an option. Well,
let's see here if I can. We had in the original founding of RimWorld, Wustenhausen, we certainly have spouses. We had the rogue and we had the chef.
Yeah. Let's randomly generate
very well
spouse names, since they probably aren't from our family.
Probably. Or well,
Habsburg names.
Yes.
Generator. I mean, is that not appropriate?
Oh yeah.
We are imperial names. There
most
Give me. These are long names. That's not. Let's marry. They all end on an A.
They all end in A.
Oh, there's one that doesn't. I'm just gonna go with the top one and just have that be completely random. I don't think you generally pick a spouse. So I rolled up Fentustira.
What?
Yeah, I know, right? That's a weird name.
That is a weird name. Fentustira? How do you spell that?
I posted it in there.
Fentustira. All right. The Honorable Lady Fentustira. Fentustira. All right. Fentustira. Lady Fentustira. Okay, she also had, who was she then? Not history tradition has generally demanded that emperors share their lives with a spouse. For each emperor, roll 2d6 to determine who the emperor married and how the emperor's spouse is remembered by their people. Give the emperor's spouse a name. Record the spouse in the family tree. The emperor's spouse will have an impact on the emperor's character, the character of their offspring.
All right. I will pull this one.
Yes.
5, 4. So we have a distant cousin known for revolutionary ideas.
All right, fair. Lady Fentustira, the revolutionary. Oops. No, there we go. Lady Fentustira.
Perhaps democracy, and he's like, oh, kill them all.
Well, they don't say what type of revolution she was into here.
Oh, that's true.
So it could be all manner of weirdness. Certainly, I mean, this is a time of upheaval on the home world. Fabian is trying to establish, his rule, the implications and the, not force necessarily, because you don't force the truth, you gift the truth, right? So the gifting the church of, what was it, fish and
fish and gold.
Fish and gold, yeah. The church of fish and gold, and he needs someone at his side that is, you know, as radical as he is, a revolutionary, someone who could see a visionary. Well, not a visionary. It's a revolutionary, not a visionary. Fentosteer, revolutionary. Okay, what was the revolution then?
Well, she. I mean, this is all the beginning, right? So they probably overthrew.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with that. That she was actually she was the radical one,
Is the radical one?
and that's why he's haunted by what they did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, cousin. They, she sort of she couldn't rule because her line was not of the main house. But through Fabian, she found someone who she could sort of goad and push into these things.
Ambitious.
At first, he said no torture, but then she said, "But it's just so useful."
that was the argument. That was it.
Think of the goal. Our dream of a unified galaxy will. I mean, what would you do for peace?
Exactly.
How can you choose? Fabian? Don't be weak. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
What will you do for peace, my love? Everything.
Our children grow up in a world that is disunified.
Yes, exactly. Unity through strength.
Yeah.
That's right. Revolutionary. All right. So she didn't lead a revolution per se, but she was revolutionary in maybe like overthrowing a lot of the old
Like the
ways.
established order was overthrown, right?
Exactly.
And he sort of followed along, only to later on stand with the Imperial seal and thinking, well, was I justified?
Yeah.
To steer her right. So I suppose she was a little bit of like a power behind the throne.
Yeah, certainly. That wouldn't be the first time a spouse is.
Pushing him to do more than he would ordinarily
Exactly. All right. And
like she's cruel, but she's revolutionary is sort of usually someone who destroys the established order and sort of tries to.
Yep. Is this Starfinder than anything? I don't know if it is. I don't know if this is more Starfinder. I looked. There wasn't any good description, so Pathfinder it is currently. This is Pathfinder. We're pathfinding our way to Space Emperor. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing.
Well, we don't have any aliens at the moment.
Not at the moment. I don't know if there are, but I guess we'll get there.
We'll see.
We'll see.
We will see.
Now spouses. Very good. The role and tradition is essential in ensuring the stability of the empire. Yes, this is true. During the reign of the first emperor, decide the traditional method of succession. Right, there's 6 options here. I say we just roll a d6 and see what we get.
All right.
You up for that?
Yeah.
All right, I roll a d6.
What do they decide?
3.
3.
To daughters, eldest first, then to sons, eldest first.
So that seems like
Lady Fentosteera.
Fentosteera's
Yeah.
hand on the wheel there.
Yeah, hand on the wheel, definitely. Again, and something Fabian is rather haunted by, probably.
My son should. No, dear.
Sons of a procreation, nothing else, my dear.
You are warriors.
Yes, we
men
are rulers. Exactly. Yes. All right.
Great Imperial mother.
The mother, yes.
Mother of the nation.
Yes.
I rule the solar waves.
Establishes the tradition of succession as to daughters first. First, then sons. To eldest daughter.
Yeah.
First, then eldest. Son. Write a little quote here. Men are for fighting. Men are for rulership. You know, no one said that Fentostera was a good person.
No.
All right.
Kill all the firstborn males in the country, and he's like, oh, I guess we have to. But I just don't really like it. A bit excessive. Could we not just make peace? Like, no, they will grow up to be enemies. We have to get rid of them now.
Peace, Fabian, peace. That is what we are establishing here. Peace. When none are left to oppose us, then we shall have peace. Huh. All right.
Good.
We have a line of succession. Excellent. Once an emperor has been crowned, roll 2d6. Take note of the total. I want to roll 2d6.
I will.
Yes.
I got 5.
5. Okay. Roll a d6 and subtract this number from the first total. This is the number of children the emperor had. If the resulting number is 0 or less than 0, the emperor had no heirs.
Yeah, well, just don't roll as 5 or 6, man. Okay?
Oh,
you do this.
Oh. No.
Single d6.
Catastrophe right away with my
Don't
strike.
mess this up.
5.
Well, we have no heirs.
Shit.
Okay, great.
It's Is it because we didn't have any heirs, or because they died horribly? I wonder. I guess we just didn't have any recorded. No recorded heirs.
No recorded heirs.
Oh, well, the royal line
I
is
think
broken.
maybe Fentostera might end up inheriting here, but
yes.
we'll see.
Very much.
Be marrying.
Mary.
Well, okay. Maybe the game will tell us how to deal with this. We don't have any. So.
Alternatively, design the number. Yeah. I maybe there's a power grab by Fentostera. Maybe she makes sure that Fabian does not conceive any child with her. Because she views him as weak, ineffectual, haunted. What is this? This brought dishonor to the house.
A step ladder.
Exactly. Yeah.
And poor Fabian.
Poor Fabian.
What happened?
What
happened, man?
What happened? It started so well. All right. Well. Oh, that's a nice picture. Events. The Emperor directs the lives of trillions, but even they are compelled by random events. For each Emperor, roll 1d6 to determine how many major events occurred in the reign. If the Emperor has a sobriquet the Ancient, add 2. If the Emperor has a sobriquet the Child, half this number. For each major event that occurred, roll 2d6 to locate the event on the table. Alright, roll 1d6, Mark. 4 major events.
Okay.
Oh.
Empires will rise, enjoy golden age, and finally fall, only perhaps to rise again. When play begins, locate the appropriate events in the rise table. When advised, use the golden age and fall tables for subsequent generations. So right now we use the rise table.
We are on the rise.
The Emperor's reaction to these events and how they may shape the empire they rule. The Emperor's reaction will depend upon their sobriquet, their spouse, and close relatives, as well as to what they know of their history. Some emperors will act to benefit themselves, others may benefit their people or their descendants. Quote the events and the Emperor's reaction in the official history.
This feels important. This particular line here. When we get these events, when we write them down, we need to consider these things. His sobriquet, spouse, and their previous history.
Yeah.
Okay. Try to keep that in mind.
You want to go with the first one?
Yeah, I shall go with the first one. We are on the rise. 6-2.
All right, that's...
A signal is received from an unknown source just beyond our territory. The area is believed to be inhabited. Should we investigate? What could be found? Okay.
So we've just formed the empire. Now we get a mysterious signal
From an area that we thought was uninhabited.
I feel like we might just. I mean, before this, humanity was like scattered bits of things. So we might just consider that it's more people.
We could. We did leave some people behind on RimWorld.
Then again, maybe we're haunted and we decide to erase all knowledge of it because we couldn't bear to think what we might have to do if
we
Amelia
have
Love if Fetostira finds out about this hidden signal. Maybe
that's
she
right.
would.
That's right. Fantastia might find
She would
out.
find-
If we have seen what she does to the children once they are born, they vanish. And she claims she was never pregnant.
Yeah, we were not sure we could really.
But Lady Fantastira, you were... No.
My lord, we found a signal. It's civilization. There's someone here. I was like, oh,
They use...
erase it. Never speak of it.
They use an ancient Wurstenhorse and call code, call sign. Oh, oh. I like that idea. There's a secret heir, potentially a secret heir, on the on the old world, on the old
The
world.
old line.
Yes, exactly. Before. Oh.
I mean, so do we go to the Rimworld to investigate, or do we stay home? Or do we secretly send someone to investigate, perhaps?
I think we might secretly send one to investigate.
Okay, all right.
Should we investigate? Also, I have some background music running on the stream. If it's too loud, let me know, because then I can lower it down a little bit. But I thought nice to have some like ambient space music going, you know. Yeah. What could be found?
Lost world.
The lost world.
Ancestors. Perhaps.
I really like the idea of these. There was a few survivors who didn't make it, you know, onto the ship, and they have in the I don't know, generations or whatever this has taken, managed to build a signal transmitter, trying to reach out to the lost, or like to them lost colony ship, you know, and suddenly we are picking it up.
So is it found? Like, do we find that?
I think it is. I think it is found. Like, I think there is the maybe the last of the line of some or something is found there, and since Fabian has seen Lady Fenostira, you know, seen what she does, or her attempts not to conceive any children, maybe he, like, to stop her in the future, he will hide the spouse somewhere. Not spouse, the heir somewhere, maybe in a cryo vat or something, in a mine, down in a secret lab, to just have this in case.
Maybe.
Let's see.
We should rewrite the text here to be what we find, right?
Yes. Let's see here. An secret expedition is sent to investigate the empty area of space. Astonishment and fear erupts in the mind of the terror when it is discovered that what has been found is the lost Rimworld. Alright, so what do we find on the Rimworld then? Do you want to go with the secret spouse, or do you want to do something else?
Well, not secret spouse.
Not secret spouse, the secret heir.
A branch of the family, long
Yeah.
forgotten.
A final branch of the house, long forgotten, still endures on the rim world. Fabian first haunted sides. I mean, you could seal the archives, keep the hidden world safe.
Yeah.
But this discovery is to be kept secret and safe from his spouse. Oh, spouse. the lady and Justira. Okay. Okay, I like this.
Yeah.
He
So
sits.
in worst case, a secret folder.
Yeah.
Secret file is placed that will.
Yeah.
His death without an heir.
Yep.
Name the.
You can
The tribal chief
yes.
of the Rim world.
Yes.
and stuff.
You know, and maybe Finisterre will find this just eradicated. Who knows? But for now, there is possible. Maybe he will die and no one will know about this. It will just be there forever. But it is locked in an archive. He has the star shard, you know, on a floppy disk.
Yeah.
And he sits in the Royal Galactic Gallery, just staring out into space for hours on end.
Yeah.
All right. That was the first event.
Turn.
Good turn.
Yeah.
All right. I shall roll. Oh, you shall roll. Yes, you shall roll.
Yeah. Okay.
I rolled this.
I get a 4-2. Emperor has a vision of the future.
Oh.
It's a future they would embrace or fear.
Oh. Okay. Well, he's
He is
haunted.
haunted.
Yes. So.
Vision of the future. And this is a future that's recorded.
Yeah, the vision. The vision is recorded. He sits in the gallery staring out. The vision comes to him. He is the haunted.
I figure it would be something related to his hauntings then.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, like a vision of his house, decadent and opulently disgusting. You know, they have the Imperial Hall and the Imperial House, and they hold the Great Seal, but there is nothing noble or imperial about them.
He sees the future, degenerate, destruction, horror.
The things he did to get here, it tainted it, tainted the future. Can he, in the time he has left, change it? Does he have the time left?
You feel he gets inspired. It is a haunting vision, but he rises to the challenge or attempts to.
I think it's a bit it goes to Christmas past.
Okay,
sort of,
sure.
Like, oh, I have dreamt of my house, mightier and more grander than any in the world. But down that road lies also the terror that we deserve none of it. He sees whole worlds covered in shrines of burning fish effigies.
Yes.
Extreme
whole worlds covered in temples with burning fish and gold. Jeez. The exultant, mad cry of the masses. They beg for the blessings of fish.
herring steep in their minds. And
The herring, ever the symbol of the Star King.
it's like the French flag, you know, with the lilies.
Yes,
Except
yes,
it's just fish,
yes.
flat fish that's sort of slapped on there, bulging eyes. And we have to do better. We have to try at least. Perhaps futilely, we have to try.
Fabian starts awake. This is too much, too cruel. We must do better. Okay.
Oh, my love, sleep.
Yes, yes.
Rest.
Take your medicine. Yes.
Take your medicine. The war is over. You did your duty.
Yes.
All right.
It
Well, follow
burns.
up. Let's see what happens next.
All right.
Maybe he can
Third event.
affect something after all.
2-2. A previously unknown alien intelligence offers us assistance in return for a valuable resource.
All right, well, Fabian, it's a bit of a risky move. I think he reaches out to something.
Yeah.
He goes to the basement where the Satan is kept.
You say you can remake realities he is making.
If only we bow to the powers of the warp, the world could be better.
If only.
Yeah, an unknown alien intelligence. So what is this alien intelligence? Has it been here for a long time? Is it like hidden?
I think so.
It's sort of it has clearly, whatever it is, it has discovered Fabian's struggles, right?
Yes.
He has not the power, not the ability to change things, but something realizes this.
And hysteria is too powerful.
Pulls on that, tugs on that string, you know. What would have this sort of? It's some sort of shadow empire, or like.
Is it an? I mean, I like the idea of just a complete alien intelligence. He hears the voice is coming from a sun.
I have shown you the future. And you have awoken.
I am from the darkness beyond the stars.
I imagine each of these events are like 10 years past.
Oh, yeah, something like that, yeah.
So it's like, 10 years past, I reveal to you the future.
Exactly. You have
now I return to offer you
yes.
a way to escape the inescapable.
I am sealed away. You must release me.
Yeah, obviously. So a return for a valuable resource. What resource does it want?
Is it the children?
What do we have
is this,
that it wants?
Is this why we didn't have any children? Your wife.
I don't know. That would seem to bring us down the path that Fabian fears we would go down.
True.
It has to be something like, humanity isn't good enough, perhaps.
Yes.
We are inherently flawed.
Yes.
Little monkey creatures, cruel and bitter and jealous.
I can enhance you.
Yeah.
You go beyond your primalist nature.
All your empires by people.
Yes.
I mean, we're sort of going in the direction of like a reaper, sovereign.
Yes.
Noble. Eternal. He's gonna put some electronics in us.
Yes.
Maybe that's it. Maybe there's is it an artificial intelligence?
It could be. It could be a vast, strange artificial intelligence.
It's arrived.
That has arrived, or has always been. Like it's an AI, on a like a weird world ship. It can float in the emptiness between galaxies for billions of years if it needs to. It sent this star signal, towards him because he's receptive. Yeah, alien intelligence.
No. What should we call it? We should have some sort of ominous name for it. What does it call itself?
What does it call itself?
The caretaker or something.
Isn't that also a Mass Effect character? The caretaker.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I like Sovereign is good, but it's already
It's
taken.
too on the nose.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's too on the nose.
The spoiler.
Yeah.
My name is Abaddon, the War Master. I can make peace. Fabian. Oh,
I
yeah,
mean,
that sounds
it
great.
could just call itself like something like the Dragon or the Traveler or something like that.
Yeah, the Herald.
The Herald, well, that's ominous.
Yeah. Well, it should be ominous,
I
right?
am the Herald. I come from vast oceans.
Oh no! You know what? You know what, Jonas?
What?
I think the reason it found him is because he visited the Rimworld.
Yeah.
It lies there below the waves and has influenced his line there for a long time.
Yes.
When they left, it was the inspiration granted by its mind that sent them out there.
Yeah. It's ancient,
When
terrible.
when he visited, like it reached into his mind and prepared the vision for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see here. Previously unknown alien intelligence offers assistance in return for
It want.
does it want the last there? It does. I cannot walk. I need a vessel. I pour my vast intelligence.
I mean, maybe it just wants influence upon the bloodline, or like
Yeah, we'll have a.
it will bless.
Yes.
It will bless the heirs. It's just doing it to help, after all.
Yeah.
It's so ever so benevolent. But it can make it all easier. It can make the horrible dreams go away, like medicine could. Join with it.
Mm-hmm. The strange and delirious dreams. What?
So the mighty Emperor Fabian made a contact with the Cthulian monstrosity below the waves of his own world. And he promised it the minds of all his descendants. This will make the world better, he thought. Now we will have the mental fortitude to endure, to continue.
Valuable resource. I mean, there's certainly resources on the Rimworld, but the intelligence might already have that now.
Yeah. I think given its power, it would be. I like the idea that it is trapped in the core or something.
Yeah,
Like it cannot physically leave.
Yes.
It wants like us to exhume it.
Yes.
To bring to that world like the industry of mankind and begin to dismantle it.
Valuable.
Perhaps that explains all the weird psychics and stuff that were.
Yeah, maybe.
On that world.
Valuable resource. I mean, for descendants is certainly a valuable resource, but we don't have any to give.
I know. We don't really have much, honestly.
No.
My wife. I'll give you my wife.
Yeah.
Ooh, how excellent.
Offers us assistance. Well, what is the assistance he offers? Is it to
I think it's to strengthen us.
Strengthen us personally?
Our line,
Does he?
Us and the line, I think, because it's like, oh yeah, this is what happens if you fall to decadence and such. You need to be more. You need to be more to be stronger.
Maybe what he offers. Maybe what the intelligence offers is an heir.
Oh, that could be.
Hey, I
kind of like that.
With my blessing, the Lady Fenestira shall conceive a child.
Yeah. Feed her this fish.
Yes.
Yeah, it offers an heir.
A dread dark fish is washed ashore on the Rimworld. This fish must be served to the Lady Fenestira.
And what would it have in return?
Yes.
I think maybe it wants to, like, maybe she will not make it
She will die in
in the process
in the
of
process
birthing
of
this
conceiving.
thing.
Yeah.
She will perish, but the line will be secured.
Mm-hmm.
Make it a daughter, he says.
Please.
Please. We'll
Yes.
see.
A dark and glistening herring is washed ashore.
Like a whale, something sick, you know.
Yeah.
Devour this dolphin.
The whole dolphin is to be eaten. A lot of dolphin. A dark glistening herring is washed ashore on the site of the Stenhausen world colony. You know, where it all began, right? The alien intelligence instructs Fabian that Lady Enthusiera must eat the fish, and if she will receive child. Convince? No, conceive. Very difficult word to spell. Ah! I spelled conceive. No, this I can't. I am having a meltdown. Help me! I just spelled
CONCEIVE.
yes. And there we go. Conceive. We did it. Hooray! All right. In return for securing the Imperial bloodline, Lady Impera must die. Child.
And him being haunted. Says her. Now it's her time to sacrifice. I have sacrificed. And then later he's haunted by, like, oh, was it the right choice? Was I too desperate? Why do I always make decisions that come back to haunt me?
As he damn it! As he looks at his only born daughter and the strange, like Gila-like qualities that she possesses.
We will see what she's like once when she dies, right? We'll have to roll up like an unusual heir or whatever.
Yep.
All right. Well.
Oh. The last event. This is what happens before he dies.
6/6.
Oh my.
Well. Radical new technology allows us to do something previously thought impossible. We move into golden age.
Glory.
Well, he was certainly granted power.
Yes.
By this strange intelligence. Is it biotechnology? Like we can.
Maybe.
Like.
Radical new technology. It's like.
Yeah. I mean, it's from the alien thing.
It is from the alien thing. It is a way to splice human DNA with that of other creatures. But it must be creatures from the rim world.
Yeah.
Only from here can the creatures be caught.
It's a valuable world now.
Very valuable. And no
we
longer
can create soldiers with crab bodies and and people with blowholes. Our society moves into a golden age of bodily autonomy. Once violated, could now be completely disregarded.
Yes, exactly. Okay.
We become sort of a. We will endure. Mankind has descended the biological shells. My child will not be a freak for his mutations. Yeah. We're granted enormous power. which also haunts him as he looks out and sees his weird mutant people
Yeah.
slithering around on their snail feet. And
Yep. Snail feet.
These people are born with claws for hands so that they may mine from a young age.
Yes.
They can operate nothing. They can do nothing to stop us.
Complete, like, radical genetic engineering and gene
Oh,
splicing.
Mister, how will you speak when you have no mouth?
Yes. Crabs don't have mouths.
Your prison sentence will be to turn into a lobster and be eaten by them.
What a sentence. Okay, radical new technology.
Radical new biotechnology allows complete redefinition of the biological form. All of it has this ominous. You get these black glossy eyes from it, but
Yes, yeah.
shark teeth.
A little bit of these weird dreams every now and then, but it's fine.
You can be whatever you want,
Whoever
whoever you want. You don't need a spacesuit. You could just walk the moon.
Of the human genome, splicing and creating new grand forms.
Yeah, all thanks to the sacrifice of the queen.
Yes. Oh yeah, we need to. The lady. Sarah. Is what do you call it? Valorized. What do you call it when the Pope makes someone a saint?
Canonized.
Canonized, yes.
Yeah.
The Great Mother.
Yeah.
Great Mother.
In which all the strange, monstrous forms emerge.
Yes. The birthplace of the Golden Age.
You do that much for her.
Yes.
Good now.
All right. And
Fabian's kind of an asshole,
He has been on a trip. There's been a lot here.
But he leaves his heir with an incredible power.
Yes, incredible.
Golden Age.
Yes.
Oh.
The Golden Age. That's great.
Magnificent abilities.
First roll of the Golden Age would be like we go to fall.
Yeah.
Just,
People are horrified at the monsters we turn into.
Terrible. Okay, but that is the end of Fabian the Haunted.
All right. I guess we go down to death.
We do. How does he die?
2d6. Go right ahead.
Death. Okay, let's see. 2d6. 1-1. Poisoned.
They're radicals who deny this new truth.
Yes. As Lady Fenestrera, dies in labor, she looks over. Yes. I know what dark compact you struck beneath the waves on the Rimworld. If I die.
Or perhaps the compound is the poison. Perhaps he's weakened.
Yeah.
And languish until he perishes from an unknown pathogen.
Yeah.
The young child heir is to be crowned at a very early age.
Death.
Maybe we don't know who did it.
But it was
a horrible pathogen to clear him out of the way for its mutant offspring.
A strange and alien. Poison. That's not a pathogen. Poison is poison.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But it's something we can't cure with our biological mastery.
No.
It
is beyond anything.
Yeah. It gasps and dissolves slowly over time. The food he ate while visiting the Rim Worlds never left him.
Nope.
Or rather, maybe it's more dramatic than that. One day during a grand feast, he chokes,
Yeah.
like horribly spits up blood and dies.
I mean, sure.
The assailants are never caught.
Sure.
Perhaps it's rebels. We blame rebels, for
I mean, of course.
people who are against the human purists who think that the gills and 2 meter long tongues are not for people.
They don't want to have crab hands for mining.
Yeah. They refuse to be part of progress. The Luddites.
During the grand celebration of the 10,000th gene clinic. Maybe it's not the man, like he's pronouncing, right? He's decreeing that now all the Empire's people shall go through. Like there will be glory to the changed, and at this grand bazaar, this party he gets poisoned. Of the enactment of the
something we can spin it positively.
Yeah. Improvement for future act.
Ascendancy.
Yes. Future
transcendence of the flesh
and transcendence act. Yes. The Emperor Fabian grows suddenly sickly pale. Clutching at his throat, falls to the ground, dead. Poisoned by radical technophobes and humanity purists. He purges rages for years.
Well, it makes sense that his reign made a little bit of instability.
Yeah, as it turns out.
All right.
He's
dead. Long live the Emperor.
Long live the Emperor.
Tradition by which the Emperor's heir is chosen should be adhered to. Yes, okay, we don't have an heir. If the Emperor dies without an immediate heir, the throne will pass to the children of the Emperor's own siblings. We don't have any siblings. There's no descendants. Okay. When the Emperor is chosen in this manner, roll the... Okay. So whenever we have a not direct heir, we should roll on this table to see what our new weird heir, our sort of alien-born freak heir is gonna be like.
All right, so it is. I would say it is a daughter that is born.
Yeah. That's fair.
All right, can we get a new name then for her?
Yes. Let's see. We get Florentina.
Okay. Florentina the First. Long live the Emperor. Okay. On a princely line table.
This is someone who's not has not been raised in
True. They're
weirdo.
Let me just check the text here. What does this government descendants in Leah have? So, okay, so we don't roll on the princely line here because we're not passing a generation by. We're basically, this is so if the Fabian and Fenestira had several children here, we would pick like Florentina as the first one, but if her line would die out, we would go to one of the others, and then we would be like, all right, their children inherited, what were their thing, and then we would do that.
All right, well, let's go up to the sobriquet then.
Yes, sobriquet.
So you rolled the last one, right?
I did.
Well, I should roll this one.
Yes.
The golden aged Emperor. Let's see what we get.
Yes.
3-5.
5. The trader. Okay.
All right, that's.
All right. Well, I don't like that.
Rather harmless, we're sort of beginning to trade, to make business deals.
Yes.
Could be much worse.
Yeah, much worse. Okay, the trader. Check. I'll create a new. Need a few. Right.
We now have biohumanity.
Yes,
Florentina
sure
is also strangely modified, sort of squid-like tentacles and whatnot. There's a veil to cover it.
Yeah, to do the worst of it, yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Trader, she'll be known as. Well, I'm gonna find out who she marries.
Rename.
Maybe. I mean, there's some upheaval in the Empire right now.
Oh, I'll say.
So, so it's like.
So we have Florentina the trader. All right, Florentina the trader, and she, at the in this golden age, is certainly has a spouse, which I will roll 2d6 to find out.
Yeah.
That would be 1, 2, a commoner known for charitable acts.
Well, isn't that a difference?
That is quite the difference. This is Conrad. No, it's Conrad the commoner. I can't do that. I like the alliterations, but a bit.
It's too much.
Too much. Oh, and it's the new incredible, fish future, right? It's Gillis.
Yes. Right.
Gillis the commoner.
Mr. Gillis.
Yeah.
The normal person on the street, on the fish market.
Yeah. The charitable commoner.
Should the poor not be able to afford the enhancements of the wealthy? Should we not grant them the same abilities as we have? Should they not squirt ink with their limbs is that not a basic right?
How not everyone, shouldn't everyone have the glory of herring?
I mean, I think that's a good person, right? It's like someone who's... Yeah, they fall in love and maybe they pull Florentina out of the houses, sort of...
She visits. Maybe she visits the market, secretly, like royalty sometimes does. She dresses as a commoner, visits the market, and
inspired by this man's selflessness.
Yeah, his charitable acts. donating so that even the poor people could afford at least basic gene therapy.
Yeah.
The charitable act is marrying the fishborn. Hey now. Hey now.
I think we can establish right now that the closer related to the royal family are, the more fishborn you are.
Of course.
You know, if we got that close relative, it's basically like
we get all the
big squids. You know?
Yeah, we get all the best therapies. What we get for sure.
All right. Well, that's good. I mean, that's a good. Good. Like they're known as the charitable commoner.
All right. Should we put a little Florentina the trader? Yeah. Do we see any more sobriquet here, or like any more? I mean, she.
Yeah, she. Why does she trade? Like, what's the thing? Does she probably with the noble houses, right? We have all these noble houses who rule sectors of space.
Mm-hmm.
And I think right now everything's been focused very much on the Rimworld. Maybe we share we make dealings and share the wealth of the realm.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know. Make appeasements, I suppose.
Yes.
In all of the upheaval.
Glory. The free market future. Well, it's not free market. I don't understand.
State capitalist, basically.
Yes. That's certainly in line with the Wurstenhausen, ethos,
Sure.
state capitalism.
No, my father focused on the fish. I shall focus on the gold.
Exactly. Yes.
What good is food if you cannot bring it to the people?
On the fish, I shall focus on the gold. Yeah, what good is a fish in an ocean if no one can fish it up? You need money to fish. Huh.
Trade.
Gillis, the charitable commoner.
He's
Gillis. Yeah, how did he come to marry Florentina? How did they meet? Was it a secret visit to the markets?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense. The fish markets,
Mhm.
which is not markets where you sell fish. It's market where you become fish.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's I think it was love. I think they like each other.
Yeah.
And she was inspired by his charitable deeds and aspires to be more like him. Much to the disagreement perhaps of the barons.
Yes, but, yes. To afford at least basic gene therapy. Consul is long committed to help the poor to afford this gene therapy. He has a chance meeting with Florentina as she is secretly walking the streets of the city.
Yeah. Wow.
His what do you call it? His altruism and kind demeanor. Hearts. Yes, his altruism and kind hearts shows Florentina that there is such a thing as a good person. in this world. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Wow. Now, can they produce hairs?
Good God, I hope
I
so.
tell you, we went to some lengths
We went to some length,
last time.
but we got there. We got there.
Florentina's life was unlikely, you know.
Yeah, it was.
But now surely, surely she can get down and right to it. Let's see here. Roll 2d6 to ignore the total, and then subtract a d6. So, do you want to roll the 2d6 now?
I'll roll a 2d6. It's gonna be double ones.
Give it as high as possible.
All right.
Just.
All right. 10. 10.
Ah,
We
there
have
we go.
heirs.
Now that is heirs. Then we just subtract 5, so that's 5 children.
5 children.
That is a big family.
Okay, back to the family tree. 5
All right.
children.
We need names. So what does it say? We have to roll a dice to see if they're male or female.
Yes.
For each heir, roll a d6. So I guess I'll just roll 5d6.
Yep.
We have. Well, okay. Odd numbers indicate a male heir. Even numbers are female. So we have 1 male, who's the youngest, and four daughters.
The royal line is secure, I'm happy to say.
Yeah.
So let's send these in a little bit. Male.
We should make a little more space.
Yeah, more space.
So we have room for spouses and such.
Yeah.
For whoever we track getting married. We can, of course, just expand it later. But
we can.
We'll put 2 on each side like this. And then 1 further out, yeah.
Alright. Thank the space gods.
Stars.
Yeah, thank the alien intelligence. Heirs.
Make this clearer. I'm gonna center them and then put like a
fat border around the main heir, maybe, or something. Yeah, the delineation is also good to show, like.
Right.
Yeah, I like it. So far left here, I would propose this is the firstborn.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Let's do.
All right. Let's see here. Give each potential heir a name. I'll just roll some random names then.
Yeah, sure.
We have Leah.
Leah?
Yeah. Lia.
Yeah, Leah is the first.
Then we have Lorena. Lorena.
Oh, no.
And then we have Victoria. We have more women. All right. We have Charlotte.
Yeah.
It's all Austrian, of course.
Of course.
And a male name. We get Fabio.
Fabio.
Maybe that's a reference to.
Yeah. Named after his grandfather.
The one boy gets to be the one with the horrible. He'll never inherit. I mean, look at this.
No,
he can go become a criminal stock captain.
Yeah.
He's head to Rimworld.
The royal colony.
All right, Leah. Then so lots of kids. Wow, that's good.
Yeah, I.
Good thing this game never generates twins. Isn't that great? No horrible success. Well, let's see. Actually. So events.
How many
roll
events?
D6 to see how many events happen during the reign.
2. Short reign.
Okay, short reign. That's fine. I mean, it's a golden age, so.
He's very busy doing a lot of paperwork.
Yeah, a lot of parenting.
Well, I mean, she has wet nurses and whatnot.
Wet nurses.
Yeah. Get it? It's like a lady in a bowl being rolled around.
I mean, the kids don't come out of the aquarium until at least 8.
No, of course. All right.
Yeah, cat. Hello.
Okay.
All right. Let's then see what events happen. I'll roll the first one, I suppose.
So we are in the golden age. This will be great, surely.
6-4.
6-4.
The Empire radically expands its borders into previously unoccupied star systems. Who should be placed in charge of overseeing the colonization of these distant worlds? Do we know that they can be trusted? The Empire begins to rise again.
Okay,
Right.
back to rising.
So it's a golden age, but it lasts like the first many years. I think she puts her non-heir children in charge of these new governors.
Yes, there are star governors for sure.
Yeah. Each one of them gaining sort of a, one of the basically we have the big bubble expansion of the central realm,
Yep.
and then you sort of make like these vassal realms, the growing like frontier states of territories outside.
Yes, border princess.
Yeah. To whose job it is to expand the frontier.
Previously unoccupied star.
Maybe we can also like exist on planets now that are much more difficult for humans to be on.
Yeah. We can colonize complete new worlds.
We need to terraform. We can change ourselves to fit them.
Much easier.
Yeah.
Placed in charge.
Colony ships just like have people in stasis. They land, they detect the local environment, and they adapt the population to it.
Begin the gene therapy.
And releasing them.
Yeah, these are just fleshy clumps in vats. These are potential humans. The standard form of a human now is just a fleshy clump of stem cells with some eyes. Who should be placed in charge of overseeing the nation of these distant worlds?
We trust our children? Yes, of course. Can we trust our siblings? No.
I don't know about that. The Empire begins.
What do you say, Lorena? Second in line.
Do you trust? Do you trust your brother Fabio? Not get ideas.
But yes, of course we can trust them, right? Naturally we can trust them.
All right, so radically expands its borders of previously unoccupied star systems. It is the trade surge, right? It is it is the generation of wealth, the generosity of the Imperial house, spreading gold and fish to any benighted world it comes across. It sees it as its mission. We should bring prosperity to these places.
Yeah.
It is our duty.
We have population booms with the new enhancement.
Yeah.
Everything's coming up, Florentina.
Yes. Trade and charity is the core of the Imperial family, and this creed
we shall discover new worlds,
ushers
new
in
life,
an age of incredible expansion. It's a bit repetitive, as is our royal duty to uplift and enrich everyone. To oversee such a massive undertaking, Florentina decrees that the royal heirs should each carve out a domain among the stars.
Yeah. Wow, not so bad being the second born,
Yeah.
There's something exciting about being seen. You get a colony, like you get 50 colony ships, and and then you go and you make something,
Make something. Yes.
Yeah. You'll receive your diplomats and your trade offers.
Yeah.
As soon as we can.
It's the symbol of the money bag and the herring placed on the ships as they plumb the depths of the galaxy. Okay. I mean, it makes sense that we only have 2 events here because this takes some time to set up. I mean, this is her life's work. She will do better than her terrible parents.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, they made it all possible with the enhancements.
Yeah, they did. Nothing bad against them, but it was just, the sacrifices they made, they need to be
It was hard for them.
It was. Okay.
All right. Do you want to roll the next one? We're now in Rise again.
Yeah, we are on Rise. So let's nice. We have a 6-2. We're rolling high here, I feel.
All right.
Oh, the signal again.
All right, so we've expanded. Now we've gone further than we have ever gone before.
Yes.
And now we find something.
Yeah, a signal is received from an unknown source just beyond your territory. The area is believed to be inhabited. Should we investigate? What will be found? So another star signal.
This could be an alien empire.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously we'll reach out to them because we want to trade with them. We want to establish treaties and ask if this is humanity. Do you need any assistance?
Yes, exactly. Signals received from beyond our borders. As the area is believed to be empty space, this causes great excitement.
We are not alone.
Perhaps humanity is not alone. The galaxy, after all, a fleet of an emissary ship is sent, escorted by the Royal Fleet to investigate. What is found?
I've pulled up an alien name generator. Species name generator. I mean, are you up for going in that direction?
Oh yeah.
Find alien life.
Yeah, I'm here for aliens.
Right. We find the Zarians.
The Zarians.
I'll just post the name here because that's not that easy to spell. Can I find an alien species description generator? Let's see what kind of alien description generator. Let's see what kind of weird. Weird thing we get.
Yes.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Okay, well, these aliens are a type of fish. They have huge, powerful tails and small fins. 2 light-side fins and a long ribbon-like dorsal fin. So lots of fins on them. They have 6 eyes, which seems so far aboleth, which sits deep in their sockets and can make them appear elusive. Their eyesight is not the best. They live from a deep ocean world. Their narrow mouths and thin noses often make aliens appear to be serene, but looks can be deceiving. Their ears are hidden, and their hearing is perhaps the best of all species in the universe. Okay, so they hear over incredible distances. They've heard humanity. Yes. Their skin is smooth and strong, covered in large, strong scales. The color is mostly light green, dark blue, and light blue, and fade as they age. The males are usually more impulsive than their female counterparts, and the color is less vibrant. The females, however, are the more cunning ones. So you find a matriarchal aboleth species called the Zarians. Let's hope they're not related to that weird thing that was imprisoned on the
Yes.
Rimworld.
Yes, that would be unfortunate.
Well, we meet them and we send out envoys.
Yes.
We don't really know how that goes yet, but
No.
let's.
We have
We want to trade. They live on ocean planets. They got lots of stuff we want.
we have many things in common.
Exotic fish things. Wow.
Behold,
Maybe one day one of the emperors will marry a Zarian.
a fish tank on the throne. Yeah, maybe.
we could master their biology.
Yeah, we have incredible technology for sure. All right. You happy with this event description?
Yeah.
All right.
Wow.
Well,
The Zarians.
At this point, Florentina will die.
Maybe let's see how.
See how she dies.
I will roll 2d6.
Yeah.
6-6.
Oh.
In a duel.
Oh.
Why would she fight a duel? She's a traitor. Okay. Yeah, all right. So in a duel, she duels someone. We're doing dueling. That's the. Oh, maybe it's like you fight using your strange monstrous limbs or something.
Sure, maybe.
Left field, I will say. Dehydration would have been fun. Okay,
So
in a duel. She dies in a duel.
Why would a trader die in a duel?
I mean, it would have to be. It would have to be something with the barons, right?
Sure.
The sort of the powerful nobles. They're not happy. They've been bypassed for these new
Sassians.
for the new land.
Oh yeah,
they weren't given expansion possibilities.
Oh,
They're now hemmed in by the frontier zones. Beyond that, they might think that Florentina is being overly trusting of these new creatures, wanting to trade with them and invite them to see our realm. How can we know they're not some horrible beasts and monsters? They were not of the people of the holy people of fish and gold, and so they don't even venerate gold as anything special.
Wow, that is heresy.
Yeah. So I think a coalition forms.
Yeah.
That demand a trial by the old ways of combat, and Florentina accepting this, enter the duel, and perhaps a champion offers to stand, but looking to her husband and his ways says, "No, it is my burden to bear."
He's charitable commoner. He can't fight.
Terrible idea to fight Florentina, but she couldn't let someone else die in her place.
No, he will not. He can't.
I cannot let you trade places with me.
Yes.
I must.
Yes. There you go.
I mean, she has pissed them off, right?
Yeah,
she married a commoner, and instead of their offspring. She didn't give them any positions in the new frontier zones, and then she goes and begins working with the Zarians. If you're old nobility, that's all not good. What do I look like a Zarian to you?
Let's see. So they're upset.
They can all hear it.
Yes, they hear it.
Oh, incredibly insulted.
Their cunning mouths droop down slightly. They can't see who said it. They don't,
but they can hear.
But they heard.
Who said that? Who said that?
The
well,
six,
like Dune. They have a big fish in a tank, right?
The six deep-set eyes blink out through the tank. Who was that? Creature forced by the old lords of the Empire who are upset about Venus. Decision. Mayor Commoner not granting them colony rights during the expansion years. And finally, rushing to invite the Zarians.
Where's her respect for tradition?
Yeah.
We subjugate things. We don't befriend them.
Break with the martial traditions of the Empire is too much, and the dispute is decided because they probably, no one has thought of these dueling laws for centuries, you know, but they're still there.
Old
yeah, there's some old text somewhere, you know, that they bring forth.
I'm sure the Danish king could do something like this.
Yes.
For bylaw somewhere.
Abolish parliament and seize power.
Yeah, that is actually within his rights.
You kind of like, I wish you would do it just to see what would happen in a way, you know.
I suppose praise Empress Leah.
Yeah. This break with the martial traditions of the Empire is too much, and the dispute is be settled by the old ways. Florentina, who cannot stomach the idea of trading places.
So the not trader Florentina.
Yep. It would be fun if you traded places. Try to trade it away.
Well, I exchanged myself for your son.
Florentina, who for the first time in her life cannot stomach the idea of trade.
Yeah. And stand up for herself. She loses horribly, and yeah.
Signs to stand for her own honor. She is slain. Who slays her?
Yeah, we could invent someone. Baron. Let's see here. Let's get a good Baron name. What do we get? Baron Benedict.
Benedict.
No.
Benedict. Leader of the Old Guard faction.
Yeah.
Baron...
40 years now, we've been spurned.
Oh, Baron Benedict, what a villain.
Common ilk sits upon the throne. We were bypassed. My blood is more salt than theirs. My mouths quiver.
Yes, I like the idea of like sea salt in the blood is like part of like, you know, the nobility here. You know? They inject tiny flecks of gold into their eyes. You know,
you can barely see, but they see gold in all they do.
Exactly. Degenerates, but still a strong faction in the Empire.
It was perhaps what was foretold by Fabian, that these would be the people who.
Yeah, maybe this is what
he made a deal so that Florentina would be born, and she certainly steered away from them.
Yes, only to die by their hands. All right.
So this of course means a cool down on the Zarian front, right?
Yeah, probably.
The trade sort of stops because. Although we'll see what the next.
We'll see what happens.
What Leah here.
All right. Tina is
succession. She has a direct heir.
She does.
Thus, we just go back up
to the sobriquet.
All right, you roll this one. I rolled the last one, so.
Let's see what we get. Exciting.
Leah the
2-5. The Proud.
Well, all right, yeah, maybe she is a little bit of an old guard person. Born in the purple.
Born in the purple. The Proud. Okay. Leah the Proud. Yeah. Leah the Proud. The Proud. Yeah, do we want to... She's proud. Yeah, maybe it's time of more of an insular, like proud of your heritage sort of thing.
Yeah. Idolizes Fabian, who she never knew, but
Nope.
who did so much.
Yes, yes.
Wary of her siblings out the frontier, you know.
Proud to be a Wurstenhosen.
Let's see who they marry.
Yes.
I will roll this now.
Yeah.
2, 4.
The
A criminal.
No. A criminal?
Yeah.
2, 4. A criminal. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh no. Okay, we get dishonor.
Yeah.
Alright, we're dishonored. Scandal. The scandal. One then. Okay. Who is this? This dashing swashbuckler.
Who is this criminal? It is too long of a name. Valentin. So we put out here Valentin.
Yeah.
Let me put like a little double line in between. Valentin the criminal. So is he like a? Is it like a? So I imagine this is like a. She's proud. She's the ruler here.
Yeah.
And maybe it's like a. When your claim is tenuous, your mother died early and quickly, and you have 3 sisters
All
out in the frontiers with their own fleets and such. Maybe you go to like an unsavory person, you know?
Maybe.
Like a marriage with some sort of.
It is. I imagine it is something she must try to hide, but it sort of creeps through anyway, right? Because she is proud. Doesn't make a sense that someone proud of a lineage would marry a criminal necessarily.
No, but I imagine more like a robber baron sort of character.
Sure.
Yeah, like not a common thug, but like a. My family is ancient and proud and strong, and we have many connections among the barons. A marriage like this would calm them.
He's like an arms dealer or something.
Yeah. Together we can make this dynasty strong.
With my connections and your lineage.
I have always been a diligent supporter of the royal.
And he has, yes. He's definitely supported in many ways.
Yeah. So he's a criminal who I think like runs so like illegal syndicate maybe, like a
Reign of her mother. Leah is determined to usher in. She's proud. Leah is.
Her mother did great, but she weakened the core of the house.
Yes.
Now her sisters out there, she didn't grow up with them. They were sent off when they were young still, and now now they're just potential rivals, and she needs strong allies in the capital, where her mother did her no favors.
True, it's true.
So she will go to those who have true power.
Yes.
Endured.
Her mother alienating many of the old houses, old noble houses, makes it difficult to establish a power base on the homeworld.
Yeah. She solves that by allying with the man in need of an imperial pardon.
Yes. I my
It would be
name.
scandalous, but she goes down to her mother had just managed to stop him in his like, oh maybe he's we could go a little more racist. If the old guard controls the military, right, and all the outer fleets do not respond to her calls for support,
Well,
maybe she goes to like the captured like pirate king, or like
yeah, maybe. I was thinking that this is the thing where like they might respond, but she dare not exactly try, because if they don't, then we have a civil war.
If they come to occupy the capital,
Yeah.
then what power does she have to sort of tell them what to do?
Sure, criminal. Well, he's not a military leader because that is an option. It's a criminal specifically.
Yeah.
So like a mob boss. Yeah, like
An information broker.
yeah, the shadow broker. She marries the shadow broker. Let's see, a merchant celebrity. I'm just seeing if there's like is it like a
like an illegal bio enhancement person to make to like, he's not a scientist, he's like,
maybe
he
we
deals
could
in illegal things.
could definitely do like an underground spy. Like yeah, why not? He's like an underground power broker, right? He knows everyone. He has dirt on everything.
Blackmail.
Blackmail, all the sordid deeds. This is what she needs to put the old houses back into the fold. And he is, certainly
He's the
interested.
leader of the Hadel Syndicate.
I mean, leader of the, what did you call it?
Hadel. Hadel. It's basically it's a zone deep below the sea where nothing grows.
Is that how it's
Everything is
spelled?
dark.
Adel?
Yeah, the Hadel zone. Oh, it was with 2 A's instead of an E.
Adla?
Deepest region of the ocean.
Adla
Hadal.
Syndicate. Don't know how to spell. Adel. Oh, okay. Leader of the Hadel Syndicate. And offer the Empress a way to bring many of the home worlds to heal, as his illicit spy ring has gathered all the dirty secrets of the powerful. He only asks for her hand. What do you give to the man who already has everything,
Yeah. Imperial power.
Yeah. The
As
stars.
Imperial Regent. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I ask only for the stars. In return, I will give you everything you've always deserved.
Yes. Yes.
Proud. Well, if that is what it takes to secure my line and my house.
The Fürstenhausen must endure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wrong.
And also she's proud. She doesn't want to dirty her hands with this, but she needs someone to do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
The Valentine. The Imperial consort. And spy master. Okay.
Now he can expand his syndicate unopposed by an Imperial decree.
Maybe the Hadal Syndicate is made the official branch of Imperial intelligence.
Oh, yeah. They know everything. They don't have to follow the law because they don't officially exist.
Exactly.
Let's see if they have any heirs, shall we?
Let's see if they have any heirs.
So I will roll 2d6 and
Yep.
you roll a d6 subtractive. So let's see here. We have 10.
Another 10
Probably
heirs.
many.
5. Another
5.
5 heirs.
Well, okay. That's
The line is certainly secure.
yeah.
We keep rolling this many airs all of a sudden. This is going to take weeks. All right. 5 airs.
All right. We need names. But first, we need to know if what gender they are, Jonas. Would you
Yes.
roll 5d6?
5d6.
We have
a firstborn female.
yeah. All right. We have a lady named Amelia.
Amelia. All right, then we have a boy.
We have a boy who gets named Pascal.
Yeah, I like that. Pascal is...
Space name.
Yeah, Pascal. Good name.
Yeah.
All right, and we have another boy.
Yeah. Leonhard.
Leonhard. Leonard. I think that's how you go, Leonard. I think that's how you do it, not Leonhard, but I like Leonhard. All right. Then we have another boy.
We have Killian.
Killian. All right.
Austrians, man.
Killian is also good. And then we have, lastly, a girl.
Did you forget another boy?
Did I? 1, 2, 3
There's
boys.
3 boys.
Yeah, we have 3 boys.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay.
Pascal, Leonard, and Killian.
All right. We have...
Sounds like Pascal Gamble.
Let's see. We have Celine.
All right, I like that. Celine.
And we have Amelia as well here. And for my own ease of mind, I'll just drag these guys over one step.
Sure.
So they're lined up there. Then we can sort of continue the royal line in the center, and then if
All right, we have things are settled. We have many heirs.
2 primarily.
We have the Star Kingdom is divided into these, fiefdoms, spheres. Yeah. Amelia being the firstborn. Excellent.
Yeah. Good.
Now
Well, let's see how long our reign shall last.
Oh, this is
We're
gonna be
still in the rise.
Yeah. Glorious.
Shall I roll a d6?
Do it. Oh.
1.
Oh no.
Not long at all.
Oh no.
Will you see what happens during the reign of...
Yes. What is the
Amelia?
one event?
She has kids quick, man.
It's
Well, I guess she rose young. I guess she had kids young, and then just...
She flares out, but maybe this is something that will take most of her time.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, yeah, it might take most of her time because she doesn't have much time.
Rise.
Unless it's old age and she just does nothing for her whole life.
Just sits there. Oh, she was too proud to do anything.
Right, yeah, let's see. Build statues all the time.
3, 4.
Well.
Oh, a powerful neighboring empire goes into decline, abandoning planets and systems that are no longer able to defend. Should we claim these worlds as our own?
Well, we have one neighboring empire we know of.
The Zarians.
The Zarians, yeah.
They swim deeper into the ocean.
Yeah.
Star Ocean. Okay,
Yeah,
so the Zarians retreat.
Yeah, they retreat from their frontiers. I like the idea of them leaving them abandoned. Like, we after the whole decline of trade and the duel, we sort of had to like we had to close our borders to them because that was the big contention, right? So Leah here had to close her borders to them, and now we find that our listening posts get no information. There's
nothing there. It's just silence.
Empty coral cities and empty planets left of all life.
Probes sent. Discover their abandoned, empty coral cities.
So do we claim these worlds of our own?
Ah,
I think maybe we don't.
she's proud. She doesn't want old, disregarded fish worlds.
Yeah, and her siblings rule these outer regions.
Right, right.
To strengthen them would not be good for her line.
That's right. That's right. Yeah.
I think we just leave them ominously alone.
Reasoning
Though,
that
you know, the
any.
scavengers probably still go
I
there
mean,
and
of
do their
course, of
things.
course. Reasoning that any claiming of these worlds would only strengthen her her sister. Who's the second heir before this?
We have got Lorena.
Yeah, Lorena. Sister Lorena, who has made many daring political moves. Leah, proud. Decrease these worlds off limits.
Yeah. You are not to touch them.
You are not to touch them. I mean, this will
I
probably...
promised the Barons we would have no dealings with the Zarians.
Exactly.
That also includes eating their scraps.
Exactly. Exactly. I mean, this will...
Well, I mean, let's see if Lorena has a plot.
Yeah,
or, you know,
let's
or like
see.
if Valentin has played her or something. Because
Yeah.
now she's gonna go down.
She's gonna go down.
Okay, well I'll roll her death then.
Yeah, roll her death. Give it to us.
6-6.
Again? Another point?
duel.
This is how we do, apparently.
Come on. Yeah, okay, well, I guess it's tradition now.
There's so many options here. Why do we only...
Well, I think Lorena and her faction has just been waiting for some insult to act upon.
Yep.
So that she can, so she challenges her sister to a duel.
Yeah.
On the currency that this limits arbitrarily their expansion.
Yeah.
Of the rim, and prioritizes the core, and she will not have such a limitation placed upon her. Her champion is willing to. I guess you don't have champions, so that you got to do it yourself.
You do it yourself. There's no champions.
So this is of course like I imagine like dressed in their fancy garb with like sabers.
Oh yeah.
You know, like a fencing thing.
They're the serrated and sharpened edges of fishbone. the traditional swords, from ancient times.
Yeah. People at uranium turret shoot punches into the field. Blasting. Okay, well, she loses, which means that, of course, the Session worlds are opened for exploitation.
Yeah,
but
that's the next generation. I don't know what's happened there yet.
Yeah.
Outraged, Lorena invokes the ancient tradition of duel.
She's just been sitting on her hands, really.
Yeah.
Eager to get this done. She's been training while Leah, the Proud, was ruling. These frontiers are getting more uppity now.
And the Proud. This is why she's called the Proud. She didn't deny this. She took it. She was too proud. Too proud. Cannot abstain from such a direct challenge to her power and reign.
Her sister was always beneath her, always worse at everything. Back up.
The Olsen like the arena, I guess, but like
What word are you looking for?
more like a place for ceremonial combat or something. I don't know.
The grounds.
Yeah.
The path of trial.
The Wurstenhausen ground of truth. Like because only.
Yeah.
of trial and truth.
It's a ceremonial dueling
Mm-hmm.
room. They say that the ancient Wustenhausens would be in there dueling giant insects that burrowed up through the ground.
Yes, yes.
Traditionally, food scraps are placed.
Yes, exactly. Ancient, traditional fishbone swords. Their house. Fight to the death. And the proud.
Made perhaps to learn, however, that there already are young heirs.
Yeah. Yeah, the proud.
Falls to her sister's blade.
Yeah.
And the rim world, the abandoned worlds of the Zarians are open for exploitation. Oh, the Imperial line does not have a good reputation with duels.
Yep.
Yeah.
The short reign. Looking at this here.
Fortunately, Valentin is there to protect his children. Otherwise,
Oh yeah. No, he has sequestered them already.
Lorena might have taken them into custody and made sure that
made them wards.
Yeah, but
no, the Hadal syndicate has already sequestered the children.
To a safe and secure location. He shall rule as regent until this is done.
Yep. Realizing his own life is forfeit, he might fade into obscurity, but still lurk in the shadows. Maybe he will pop up in future generations to help his descendants.
Maybe.
There's a whisper. The darkest places of the ocean.
Yeah. Old Uncle Gillis was not happy with any of this.
Bit of a mess so far, but
all right, we're turning into the more feudal part of this realm.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Bloody sibling duels. Okay, well, Amelia the what? We have an heir.
Oh, what's she gonna be?
Long live the Empress.
Live the Empress.
What?
I will roll.
Yeah.
3-3. The Saint.
Oh well.
Oh.
Done with all this dueling.
Yes. All of this violence must end.
My mother died because she was unable. But I have joined the church and been raised in the monastery.
Amelia the Saint. Well, she could be holy, or she could be just incredibly good. Or, a saint of a more martial bent.
Yeah.
The purging fires of the of Lorena's crown world,
Yeah.
Have earned me the spiking of the children. Earned me the sobriquet, the saint. Oh, how they sing. I am called the angel maker. Because I make them into little angels to sing for me. You go very well, but she's the saint. Amelia the saint.
Yeah, she's the saint. And who does she marry? Let us see who she marries. 4-4.
4-4.
Offspring of a noble house known for charitable acts. Well,
okay.
One of the Baron's children this time probably.
Maybe.
Yeah, I mean it's a noble house, one of the sort of old guard, but one known for charitable acts. So it's like
still in tradition, one of the previous consorts was also known for charitable acts, but a commoner, of course, was just completely. You can't do that these days.
Let's see what this person is named. We have Caleb.
Caleb. Lord Caleb.
Yeah, Lord Caleb. Lord Caleb the Charitable.
Charitable noble.
Yeah. So it seems like perhaps Lorena was not, she came here to duel Leah, hoping that she would defeat her sister and be able to claim the throne. But Valentin foiled her plans, and she was escorted off off the home world,
Yeah.
As no slayer of empresses could ever rule.
No.
And so Amelia was brought up, looking perhaps, or being perhaps seeing too much of her father's empire. She didn't like it.
No.
No. All
Her
this death, all this murder of the last generations was
Yeah.
brought upon them by sin.
Yes.
The sins of fathers and fathers before them.
Yeah. The sins of the fathers and mothers do indeed fall upon their children. As such, a nobler and purer way of rulership is needed. Lord Caleb, the charitable noble house of what's his noble house name?
Let's see what his noble house should be. Just gonna generate one here. House Steiner. I feel like that's from BattleTech.
Yeah, that is very BattleTech.
I have Steinsaltz.
Steinsaltz.
Yeah, that works, right?
Yeah.
Fire.
Victor Salzberg. He's not very charitable, but we'll take it. Lord Caleb of House Steinsaltz. House Steinsaltz. All right.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Introduced as a. I think it's a political marriage, right? She chose someone from this house to mend ways, but it didn't choose like one of the bad people.
No. She didn't choose anyone from the seer from House. What was the from
the old guard faction?
Yeah, the old guard faction, Baron Benedict's house.
No. But someone they couldn't complain about.
Yeah.
But we still like a reputation of being a good fellow.
We still have that. We still have that underground, faction of technophobes and human purists. Although at this point they might be eradicated.
I don't think it's been that long. They might resurface, but
been like 30, 50 years, maybe something like that. All right, Amelia the Saint and Lord Caleb, Lord Caleb Steinsaltz. These are the people. Heirs.
Yes.
How many heirs?
You roll 2d6, I'll roll the 1d6.
All right, we get 9. Jesus, we're rolling very high on these days. 5 again.
5 more kids.
Tradition has decreed.
Never shall there be a lack. All right, well, let's see if they're all boys.
See.
I will roll.
See,
5.
Manaki, the alien intelligence under the waves kept its promise.
So we got 3 girls and 2 boys.
Another firstborn.
One is 2 girls. We have got Amelia.
Is this Amelia? Did we have an Amelia before? Yeah, this is Amelia the Second.
Oh, Amelia, yeah. Amelia Jr.
Yeah, Amelia the Second.
And Mina.
Mina.
Oh, the first 2. Then we have 2 boys.
Yeah.
We have Louis.
Yeah.
And Alexander.
Sander.
And then we have Franziska as the last one.
Franziska. Okay.
All right. And we have Amelia the heir. Maybe that'll become traditional.
Maybe. Okay. How many events?
Long may she reign. I'll roll it. Let's see. We got 1. No, you shall not reign long. All right, well, that's a way to get Lorena back in the...
God, Lorena.
Man, she's never far down the line now. Do you want to roll out 1 event for the...
Why the
This
fuck?
reign.
Why? This is a cutthroat dynasty. Fucking
It's the
ending
rise of
this.
empire, you know.
Oh gosh. Alright.
Hey, let's see what it is.
Event 1. I shall roll 2d6. We're still on the rise. 5, 3. Okay.
Emperor spies suggest embedding agents into a foreign empire, slowly building influence within their establishments. If our spies are discovered, war is inevitable. That's a father's suggestion.
Yes. Yes, from the syndicate comes suggestions.
Lord Valentin. Just hide.
Ideas.
Trivial to genetically modify my people to look like the.
With our grand technology, we could easily insert ourselves.
In society and discover why they've abandoned these valuable worlds.
We are in decline, and we must find out why.
Yeah. Now, how the hell does this make her known as the saint? What does a saint do to that? I guess not.
Yeah.
Oh no! You know what we do?
No.
She sends missionaries.
Ah.
Yes. It's like, no, we will not send spies. You know, we have enough violence. Instead, we should teach them a fish and gold.
A missionary fleet.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm sure they will love that in their decline.
Well, maybe it's full of spies.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, probably.
It's full of spies. Amelia, let's see here. Emilia's wish to spread a kinder and more pure way of living is inspired to construct a grand missionary fleet. Since the Zarians are so far the only alien race encountered by they are the obvious target. Such an undertaking. Unbeknownst to Amelia, her father, wasn't Valentine?
Yeah.
Valentine, the criminal, seeds the fleet with Imperial spies from the Adal.
He's just trying to do what's best for
doing what is best for the Empire without troubling his noble daughter with such matters. I don't need to tell her. She would not.
I will spare her conscience.
Exactly. Yes, Grimith, another space opera is being told. Another space opera is being told. We are so far working through the line pretty damn quickly here. It's been a lot of upheaval.
A lot of kids and a lot of early deaths.
Yeah. Yep. And that one dark compact in the beginning.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's see. Maybe that's the curse. But let's see how she dies. Let's see if someone duels her about this.
All right. Let's see how she dies.
Roll 2d6.
Yeah, we're still on the rise here.
1, 2.
1, 2.
A rare virus. Okay. So in response to sending this fleet, we don't hear from them. I don't think
they vanish.
Yeah. And she gets a strange bioplague.
Okay. The
Or perhaps we do hear from them. Perhaps they return with more voices of empty worlds, and
the
and then she
Zarians
dies from the plague. Maybe by genetically modifying ourselves to be able to like interact with them, we have made ourselves vulnerable to their diseases.
their strange disease. So whatever is ravaging them is now
Afflicted to us.
maybe, vanishes in Ascian space. Years later, from the depths comes an empty barge. Sending out one lone signal of distress. Using the ancient wasn't Imperial family code. Great consternation ensues. Leah, Saint, convinced that this is a holy, celestial sign of her faith, enters the derelict. Just retainers. What transpires? One knows sure. Only Amelia emerges from the
Wreckage.
Yeah. Coughing. The funeral only lasts for a full year.
Yeah. Now let's see if her daughter is the kind of person who'd blame the Zarians for this assassination.
You can't spell assassination without Sassian.
Yeah.
That's what we say.
Yeah. They're called the Assassins for a reason.
Exactly. We call it now. That's how we spell it now. Assassination.
But let's see. I mean, that's that's her. Long live the Empress.
Yeah.
Amelia the Second. Let's try again. Maybe she also is the same. Maybe just continue on.
It wasn't the saint.
Wouldn't that be fun?
Oh.
Well, it's your turn. I rolled her death, so.
Yeah. I think this will be the last we do before I need to head off.
Yeah,
today.
but let's see if we can get someone who actually lasts for more than one event.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah.
All right, it's been troubled and tumultuous times, but we're still on the rise. We have incredible technology. We are expanding. It's still going. It's going in the right directions. Yeah, 6 events. I mean, it's gonna happen. All right, let's see. Sobriquet. What is Amelia the Second known for? 4-4. The Reformer.
Okay, well, another sort of good sounding.
Yeah.
Ah, yes.
The Reformer.
Continuing her mother's legacy to do things better.
Yes. Sure.
Who does she marry?
Who does she marry?
Well, let's take a look. We got 6-1. Distant cousin. Well
Distant-
respected. So that must be the child of one of her.
Is it Lorena's child?
No, that would be that's too far up the tree.
Far up the
I
tree.
suppose.
Yeah.
It'd have to be child of distant cousin. It's distant cousin. Yeah, it could be Lorena's grandchild.
It's as a way to mend the old ways.
Yeah. Her mother married to local nobility. Now she will marry to distant.
Yes. In that case, we would need to establish who Lorena's child, of course. Which would be
I'll
this.
just roll the name.
Yeah, sure.
Let's see what we get. We get Gregor.
Gregor.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Gregor. Distant cousin.
What was he known for? He was known for well respected. So I guess his like their star realm sort of sector is doing really well, and
It's doing pretty damn well, and there's still a lot of bad blood. There's been a lot of upheaval, and now the Saint she tried to
High Lord Gregor.
High Lord Greg. Amelia tried to like look outward, leave a lot of the politics, like uniting against something, to let's spread the word. But yeah, no, that didn't end well. So
True change shall come from within.
true change must come from within. Indeed, so.
We must change ourselves and allow the world to follow, not
That's
dictate
right.
how it should be.
That's right. Reformer. True change.
New laws, new things. I mean, really, most of our people here have tried to do good.
Yes.
Except for Leah.
Yeah.
Florentina was trying to do good. Amelia, now Amelia again. Fabian tried, but Ventustia was sort of a problematic person to marry.
It was a bit problematic as it turns out.
Yeah.
True change comes from within. Tension is still high within the Star Empire. Emilia sets out on a mission of reform. Reconstruction. Gregor, distant cousin, and child of Grand Aunt Lorena. Yes. In an attempt to mend the old Imperial family rift, Amelia II is married to Gregor.
Maybe the reforms are like at first based on like communications and infrastructure, like uniting the outer parts of the realm with the innermost ones.
Yeah. Their unity, a symbol of the healing and reformation of the empire.
All right. Well, that's all good. Now, of course, the most important thing is heirs. Let's see if we can get
how many
a
heirs
million. I will roll 2d6.
Yep.
And get 5. Wow.
Okay, well.
Might die childless, but we'll see.
5. Childless.
No kids. No kids.
kids.
All right, well, we'll take it from there.
We'll take it from there. No kids.
How many events do we get? Do you want to roll that?
Sure. 5 events.
5. Long reign.
Oof.
Yeah.
Oof. Yeah, 5 might be a bit much unless we like burst through it.
How will just that, and then we can stop in the middle of it if that's what it takes.
Fair enough. This is what it takes. 5 events. 1.
Let's see the first one.
And 3.
I got 1, 2.
1, 2.
A foreign spy master has turned traitor and seeks sanctuary within our empire's borders. They may hold helpful information. Protecting them could cause a diplomatic incident. So we actually hear a signal from Sassian space.
Mm-hmm.
A refugee was aboard the ship to escape.
Assassin Spy Master. What's his
He
name?
will offer to. Oh, what is this alien name?
Yeah.
What is it? Alien fish name generator.
I could call him Lord Spume. There you go.
Lord Spume. Sure, yeah.
Assassin Spy Master, Lord Spume. He's defecting.
Yeah.
Seeking refuge within the Empire borders. Empire's borders!
They may hold information, but do we protect them? How are we feeling about the sessions? How's the Amelia the Reformer doing?
I mean,
last time interacting with it went horrible.
but that was us reaching out to them. Now they are reaching out to us. So maybe, do we trust them? Do we trust the Sassians? Or do we throw them in the stockades? But again, we need.
This also means that there is a.
We still don't know what's going on in the
there
Sassian
is
Empire.
That could cause a diplomatic incident. It doesn't say that it will. So I think given how little we know of what's going on there, I think we take them in to at least hear what's going on.
All right. After some tentative talks and probes, it is decided to grant sanctuary to Lord Spume. Does he bring good information? The tale he has to tell of the tale he has to tell about his falling empire. Are they?
What's happening to them?
What is happening to them?
What is happening to them?
Is it that strange virus?
Probably, yeah.
Killed Amelia the First.
But perhaps it is more sinister than that. Perhaps it heralds our own doom.
Yeah.
To make it more dramatic.
Yes.
Perhaps it states that their leadership fell under a vile cult of something that called itself.
Yes.
What did it call itself? It called itself the what did that thing below the rimworld call itself?
Oh, it called itself the what do we call it? Yeah, the let me write this down. We might have honestly lost. That might be lost to history.
Yeah.
But now it is calling itself.
It calls itself the. Maybe something like the Warden of Calm or something, because they can hear a lot, and we have been making a lot of noise, and they didn't like that. But they had a lord who could make all the sound go away.
All right, sure. The quiet.
All the space noise, yeah.
Quiet
whispers.
The tale has to tell about its failing empire are strange and disconcerting. The Therian leadership has been subsumed into an alien cult, calling itself quiet, promising to finally bring peace to the Keen-eared, beleaguered Zarians. I mean, I mean, I mean, sound travels far underwater. All right.
Yeah, it does. Perhaps, however, they simply inflict their people with the virus, sort of removing all ability to sense the outside world, trapping them within their own
Mind,
sort
yeah.
of mind. And he escaped, this man.
Yeah.
This Sakian. Yeah.
Lord Spume. Isolation and solipsism, really.
Yeah. Not able to escape themselves,
Mm-hmm.
trapped with their thoughts forever. Weird alien fish thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
What life is that? Perhaps we need to prepare Grand Fleet or something too.
Every asset cannot be a grand fleet, Manaki.
Yeah.
But the shipyards.
Yeah.
Forever. All right, that's very
All
dramatic.
right, well, we don't like that.
No, and the quiet
Luckily,
doesn't.
we have nothing like that in our story.
No. Also, the quiet doesn't like. Doesn't like being talked about. So this might be the reason. War might be brewing here.
Yeah.
If this comes out, they might want to act against us.
They will know.
They will know.
Will know.
Okay.
All right. Was that me or you who wrote that one?
It was you. No, 1-3. It was me.
All right.
No,
then
it was you.
Oh, good. Then you roll.
Oh. 5-5. A pirate fleet attacks an outlying planet. A military response may be necessary. Just how important is this distant world?
Probably not that important to us. But we are in the process of unifying. This may just be something that's been happening out there, but we didn't know about it.
Yeah.
In the core. But with the increasing connections, I think we send a fleet. It's a unifying gesture.
Missing unification of the outer rims.
Yeah.
Empire comes aware of frequent and violent pirate raids. Led by the ruthless Admiral, because he's a pirate, so he has cause of Admiral, of course.
Yeah, I say we call him Fabio the Elder. He's Lorena's youngest brother.
Okay.
He was given one of the outer sections and
yeah, sure.
failed and mismanaged it. It's a pirate captain instead.
Fabio. Elder. A distant relative to the current Empress. The scandal.
I mean, this is what happens when you make men rule, right? They just turn it into war.
Yes, look at this.
Really should have known.
Yeah, I should have known about this. God damn it.
Mm.
Space war. Yeah, I mean, space is a border.
We have to send an army, a fleet. A fleet is assembled and sent to end the threat.
A unitive fleet is assembled, sent to destroy a pirate menace.
Wow.
And the relative and the rogue relative. Do they succeed? Do you think?
I don't think we need to write that, really.
All right. The war is ongoing. The pirate.
The response was there. We're hunting them down. It's far away. So
Far away. Far away.
we do it. We send that, and that's the signal. You know? Yeah. Right.
Yeah. While the world itself might not be that,
No.
important. It's
It's far away. We don't really know what world it is. Even it's just
look at the
far
huge
away.
star map. We're like, All right. Can do one more event, then I need to head off for the day. You can roll.
I shall do it. 4-3. The Emperor's advisors presented a long-term plan for the future expansion of the Empire. It will take several generations to enact this plan. What future do they foresee, and what challenges must they be met to achieve this vision?
Oh gosh.
We're unifying the realm, and I think they have made like a star map, and they proposed the establishing of new frontiers and a constantly moving, expanding frontier. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And every generation will send out their members to establish new frontiers, then unify, then new frontiers, then unification.
Mm-hmm.
What is the goal? What future do they foresee? A glorious future. Where there is room and space for all. I mean, she's a reformer, right? So it's like the idea is to ensure that no generation is constrained by the one come before, and to ensure that there's plenty of space for expansion.
Okay.
Humanity to the stars.
Ad Astra.
Yeah. Why fight for what we have? We could just have more.
The space is infinite. So many, and with our incredible,
keep going. The galaxy is huge.
With our incredible gene technology, we can live anywhere. You splice with a fire salamander. There you
Realize humanity's destiny among the stars.
go. Okay. Some generations like this plan. What future do they foresee? A glorious
Golden
future
age
is envisioned. A golden age, perhaps. Let's see here. Now, what challenges must be met to achieve this mission? Well,
we will need stability,
mm-hmm.
and we will need to maintain a unified goal for humanity. Right? We have to all keep working in this direction. Keep our minds outwards and not fall to the traps of greed and insular thinking.
Do not
Teach the children to dream of infrastructure.
Yes. The children must dream of infrastructure.
Imagine a highway, but in space. A space superhighway.
Yes.
Capable of warp jumps.
Children must dream of infrastructure.
Yeah.
All right.
Imagine the future we can build.
Incredible. Incredible. Yeah.
What visions, what marvels. It's a good time to live in the Empire.
It is. It is a glorious time.
Unification happens, all this banditry in the outer rims,
We are still on the rise. Still on the rise.
Forever and ever upwards.
Yep. To the stars.
Never shall we fall.
Oh, yes, it is the Vogons. Their poetry is awful. awful poetry. All right. With that, we will pause it here for today. Play some more next time. See where we can go. But right now, things are looking pretty damn good, I gotta say.
Yeah, we're a little bit dishonest, and there was a little bit of criminal blood in us, and a little bit of instability due to the whole, genetic revolution that was sort of pushed down over everyone's heads. But you know what?
Yes.
Those factions, they exist in the background.
Yeah.
And I think that's how it works, to be honest. I think basically, like, the people we angered with the criminal their descendants hold that grudge, right? That's the one dishonor.
Yeah.
And the like the purity faction sort of stuff
Yeah.
is the one instability. Like
Yep.
it perpetuates in the underground.
Yep.
And at some point it might culminate when there's enough.
When any of these reach 8, bad things will happen, I believe. But yeah, I've enjoyed it. This is a bit more free form, and I feel like almost sprawling. I feel like my first instinct was like, oh, this could be pretty quick. There's not that much to roll, but with the lineage going on here, I can see this going on for a long time potentially.
Well, I don't think the lineage necessarily ends when we're out of family members, because that statistically will never happen.
Yeah.
I think it's more that at some point one of these dishonor, unstable, weak things will end the empire in somewhere.
Yeah.
We'll write an epilogue for it, or we'll reach like you conquered the terrible things that happened, and now it's a glorious ascendancy forever, or something. Or we just decide that enough is enough.
Enough is enough. Yeah, but we'll see. We'll
all the events, then
We'll certainly do at least one more session of this as we plumb this. I would.
We haven't even gotten to the fall.
No, we're not even the fall. Like, what is this? We're doing great, fantastic over here. House Wüstenhausen is ascendant.
Yeah.
All right, sweet. Then I wish everyone watching a nice weekend. Manaki, I wish you a nice weekend too. And we will see you next time. Bye.
Bye.